Welcome to 12 to Your Health. I'm Dr. Derek DeSilva. Vision problems can not only impact a child's academic success, but their social interactions in school as well. So what's the solution? Eye exams? Well, here again this week is Dr. SayshaBlazier with Savoy, Siegel, and Desai Optometric physicians in Jersey City. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We talked a little bit about the academic issues.
Correct.
What about the social issues?
Yeah, so obviously we use our vision for everything. And so if a child isn't seen clearly and efficiently, not only in the school academic setting, but in the social, self-esteem, self-confidence, extracurricular activities, is it impairing their performance in band or sports activities, all of these things are affected by vision. The other thing that we can't forget is oftentimes these kids are misdiagnosed with things like ADHD or developmental delays.
Great point. That is a great, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Absolutely, and it's just just a small visual issue that we can correct easily.
And you know, the other thing that I wanted to mention also is not only the vision, but how about the hearing? Could you give me a 2 seconds on that?
Sure. So, I mean, I'm not a specialist in hearing, but I can certainly see where both vision and hearing need to be evaluated before entering school and or any social setting for success.
I mean, what are some of the consequences of this? What are some of the consequences of children not hearing?
Yeah, so again, this isn't my specialty, but I can...
excuse me, I meant with the vision. I'm sorry, I didn't mean the hearing, sorry.
Yeah. So again, the self-confidence, the self-esteem, if they're not going to be...
The increased risk of activity, right.
Sure. There's even a chance for criminal activity down the road. There's a lot of issues if a child isn't seeing successfully and efficiently.
Is there a difference between boys and girls?
That I don't know. I don't know if they've done research on that.
Okay, so those type of things, and what obviously can be done to correct this type of a problem?
Yeah, so again, just early diagnosis and treatment. Again, sometimes it's as simple as a pair of glasses or some little vision therapy can help this patient see or the child see, and then they're going to be so more confident in everything in life.
And again, screening starts when?
So the American Optometric Association recommends between 6 and 12 months for the first screening, and then certainly before starting school and every year thereafter, just to ensure health.
Are schools still doing this?
So schools do screenings, but there are so many components to an eye exam that they certainly miss. So a comprehensive eye exam before starting school is very important.
Thank you so much for joining us. Great information. Pleasure to have you here. By the way, folks, if you have any health questions you'd like to ask, please email them to me at 12toyourhealth@news12.com, or you can head over to my Facebook page and you can post your question there. Once again, thank you so much for joining us here today. Here's a look at this week's Community Health Calendar.